I have my tie cat shirt on.
Oh, really? See, now we got to bury that. Then you gonna bring it back up?
It's a new season coming, man. It's a new season coming.
I know. Yeah. So we got to give something out to the people out here. We got this mural going on here at the Roy McMurty Youth Centre. Myself and Mr. Strong, who's a manager here. My name is Chuck Winters, former Toronto Argonaut, now here working at the Roy McMurty Centre. And this is a mural that's going on to kind of get started the whole community aspect of how graffiti works out. And we got some actually kids working on part of it. It's actually going to bring a positive light to what we got going on here.
Well, Mr. Strong, how did this happen?
Well, meeting you with Thru and getting Kedre here, and just start one piece at a time, trying to get it going, and got the people upstairs involved in it, and they want to do it. And they're happy that this is, and it's gone up to the deputy minister, and he knows what we're doing here, so hopefully he'll come down and he'll see it.
Okay, so how does this happen? You and I meet at a gang convention, and we're standing with a former professional football player.
I don't know how he got involved.
And
small world.
Like how do you get a deputy minister to say graffiti is good?
Understanding, I would think. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Just understand what it's about.
Yeah, because it's not. I mean, everybody look at graffiti as something being negative, and it's not necessarily. It's an expression of what somebody's actually going through and their struggles and things they've been through in life. So if we can get everybody to understand that, yes, some part it can be negative if you don't have the approval, but once you get the approval, it can definitely be something that's positive because it's an expression of who the person is.
Now, Chuck, I know you've been through some serious stuff. You know, losing a brother and stuff.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on can doing graffiti as community building projects like this? Can it reach kids to keep them away from that life?
Oh yeah. Well, anything you give somebody a focus. I mean, it don't have to be. It can be sports. It can be art. It can be music. Anytime you give someone an outlet, it can have a positive effect. So this is another way of having an outlet for a kid to be able to see that. Look, I can use my art and my expression as a way of getting away from the crime, and that's all it is. That's what everything is. I look at it as an expression of what you're going through.
Amazing. Mr. Strong?
He says it all, right? It's easy when you get kids involved. They have to be engaging.
Yeah.
If you want to teach one, you got to reach one.
Perfect. Just tell me what you're doing here, Steve.
Well, we've recently taken over the graffiti program for the service, so I wanted to basically, myself and Andy, who's the coordinator of the auxiliary program, we wanted to come and educate ourselves in regards to graffiti and understand there's a program here where they've involved Kedre and some of the youth at our facility here to come up and do this mural for their team, their basketball team. And it's interesting to see how Kedre goes about this and how he's interacting with some of the youth. I think that's very important for us to do as a service to the youth in the community, because graffiti traditionally is about youth up to 18, 20 years old. So we want to be able to have some tools to be able to reach out to the youth in the community. This is in action as how they do it.
Andy, I'm just going to focus in on you here. I noticed you got a sketch in your hand there?
Oh yeah, obviously this is Kedre's working design here that he's put up. It's actually, apparently it's their basketball team logo here for the facility, so he's seen fit to do the design, and my understanding is the kids to do the fill-in parts.
Students can earn Ontario high school credits towards graduation. We use and cover all the Ontario curriculum, just like in a regular high school setting. Students come and take classes just like they would at any other school while they're here in custody.
And what are you doing today here? You got this art mural back.
We've got an artist in from Toronto, and he's come in with this design, and he's helping the kids learn how to use spray paint and graffiti to work on the school logo for the school gym here.
So what do you think of that as the art teacher?
I think it's fantastic. It's it's an opportunity to use materials and work in a way that's contemporary and popular with youth in a setting that's kind of typically not been available to kids. So they get to use graffiti, spray paint, do something that looks great, and contribute to the school at the same time.
So these are kids that are obviously in trouble with the law. They wouldn't be in custody. Do you think you can reach some of these kids and turn them around through this medium?
Yeah, of course. There's a passion for art for some of them, and just an opportunity to learn some new skills for others, and it's a positive experience. working with staff and students and police and facility staff, all come together, and really positive environment, safe environment. It's great.
Excellent.
It's a sign for No to Gangs, and we brought it in here so that everybody that works here can come in and see it. Visitors come in, they can see it. So we'd say, hey, we can do something for youth other than just let them run wild. So they have a chance to get ready for employment and say no to gangs. And that's why it's here.
Where did this artwork right here come from?
The big picture here was done by a youth in conflict with law at Blue Water Youth Centre. And the small one down here that says Freedom, that was done by a youth from Blue Water as well. The Freedom one won second prize, and Respect Love won first prize. And both kids are really happy that they did this.
And there is BMX Bike Park. That's a piece of plywood that was done on, and you can see it out in the BMX Bike Park in the community. So it's all about prevention, intervention, and education. And you can find out more about these projects and more on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.